All right, y'all. Welcome back to a trade recap. Today is Thursday, March 12th, 2026, and I'm back at y'all, with another trade recap. And today, as you'll see from the title, first day on my fund is back in a while. I was stuck in EVA jail. First day back on the fund is, caught a banger trade, banger short. And as you'll see from my screen, it was about a two to six risk reward. Man, this was so valid, and it aligned pitch perfect with my pre-market analysis, and I'll get into that with y'all. I called it to a T. And man, this just looks so clean, guys. For me to the one thing I was worried about when I got into this funded was me getting more attached to the money again and being focused on, you know, forcing setups to make money. But I want to come on this with a different approach now. I want to come on nothing's changing but the name of the accounts, right? From my evals to my funded, it's just name on the account. Nothing changes as far as the chart wise. Nothing changes. It's all psychology, and I was drilling that into my head. I even, on my journal, writing down focus on trade, not money. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get locked in with that. And I feel like that's been helping me. And I was able to catch a banger trade today. So, and I'll go ahead and show you the proof right here. My fresh new fundeds on my Lucid accounts, Lucid Flex 50K, made 900. So, very good trade. 2 to 6 risk reward. We're just about, I think, 400 on this trade, 300, or no, 400, 450. I don't remember. I didn't risk that much, but I didn't make it damn near a band. So, man, great trade. We'll go ahead and get into it, right? So, today, coming in today, I was leaning more towards, bullish. And I was leaning more towards bullish, but I was open to shorts as well. Okay. And this is simply why. So overnight, we had tapped into this 4 hour, as you'll see, right? This 4 hour I have marked out. We tapped into it. Okay. And we had a good reaction out of it and inverse this. So this next candle right here was from 6 a.m. So we inverse this 4 hour right here right now. I was like, okay, we could be bullish to previous day high. But I was open to shorts, and simply because overnight, during pre-market, we were respecting this hourly and we started moving lower. Also, we did also have good draws lower as well. So we had London, right? And we had Asia. And also on the 4 hour, when you measure the range of this low, let me fix this low to this high, the 50% mark is usually where you want to if we're going to reverse from there, go up higher, you want to see it like balance out the range and then go. The 50% mark was at this 4 hour gap, and it looks like that's actually where we're heading to right now, right? This unfilled 4 hour gap. So I had good draws for shorts, right? And I was like, okay, cool. Let me be patient. Let me see what market wants to do at opening. Because if we just hold this 4 hour gap and we keep pushing up higher, then I can get a long opportunity to previous day high, right? So then boom. So now let's go ahead and go back into market open and what actually happened, okay? So now go to bar replay, start new. Let's go to 9:15, okay? So boom, 9:15, right? So this is what's going on 9:15, okay? This is 9:15. I was going to skip 2 times or 3 times to get to 9:30. This is 9. Okay, this is 9:30 right here. So 9:30 right here. So right as soon as the market bell opens, right, we go down, sweep London and push up. I'm like, okay, cool. We sweep London, push up. It's fine. We end up tapping into this unfilled 5 minute gap right here, as y'all see, right? Tapping this unfilled 5 minute gap. And when we go down to the 1 minute, we create what? SMT, right? At these highs. This high inside of 5 minute SMT. So I'm like, okay, I have to be open shorts now if we get good displacement lower, right? So boom, now I was going to skip ahead. Okay, boom. We create these equal highs, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to see this go lower until we sweep these equal highs. Okay, we did that. We're still, being patient, waiting for a setup, right? Chopping a little bit. And then right here is when we start making the move. So we have one displacement candle. And I know, as y'all see, I've been mentioning in my last couple videos, if we tap the inverse more than twice, right, this is invalid. But, however, the way this candle displaced right here, this candle before we wicked, you know what I'm saying, and we came back up. But it's kind of the way it displaced. I'm like, okay, this displacement could mean something, right? So then after this, I want to see. I was like, you know what? I'll give this one more candle. If we displace again and close below this gap right here, I'll smack these shorts instantly because everything's aligning, right? Inside of a 5 minute inversion, good draw lower, SMT, right? We had everything there. So I said, if we inverse this right here, we had no other higher time frame gaps. I don't think we had a 2 minute. We had nothing. 2 minute, 3 minute. We didn't have shit, right? So the 1 minute was the highest inversion, right, on this leg. So I'm like, if we have another displacing candle where we inverse this 1 minute, I'll get in. So then boom, press play next again. Inverse it, clean, and y'all see clean fucking displacement. And this is the type of displacement I'm talking about. When you want to see an inverse, when an inverse happens, you want to take an inverse entry. This is the type of displacement you want to see, right? 1, 2, boom, we inverse, no hesitation, no, you know what I'm saying, straight. And as soon as this happened, I got in right away. Boom, I smacked it. Boom. So my fill was a little bit lower. I think it was like at 61, I think 62. Or not 62, 71, 72. So it was really like a 2-to-1 risk to reward, which is still solid, right? So, and then from there, it was literally barbecue chicken, guys. Barbecue chicken. You know what I'm saying? We came back up, filled this inverse, and then from there, it was straight displacement down lower. No drawdown. My only drawdown was right in the beginning when I entered because it did come back up and fill the inverse. But after that, straight chicken. We ran straight to the, you see that displacement, and this is a pitch perfect A plus trade because the way we just displaced lower, like I knew for sure. Once I seen this candle right here displace through my, because this is my break even spot as well, right? This is my break even spot. And as soon as I seen price not even like wicked and come back, as soon as I seen us displace through and close below it, I knew this is a banger. It's going to hit take profit. And usually on days like this, when you see you have your break even spot and prices straight displaces through it and doesn't wick and come back up and close above it, then you know you're in for a good trade. But for example, if this were to, you know, come down, sweep that, and then start wicking back up, that's a bad sign that it could, you know, it might not keep going lower. It's typically. But like I said, majority of the time, if we just displace like this, we're going to the draw. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. Went to the draw, boom, smacked it. Easy. You know what I'm saying? This was a very great day. Very great first day on the fundeds, started off making, a good amount. I wasn't even planning on making 900, you know what I'm saying? The trade was just so valid, 2-to-1 risk reward, and I was able to make damn near a band, you know what I'm saying? So good. Job's not finished yet, you know what I'm saying? I'm a good day. I'm going to be happy about this. I'm going to journal this, still learn from it. But payout's not even close to being secure. I still got 4 more days of winning days. I still got to build a buffer. So, I could be happy about this trade, a good start, but job's not finished, you know what I'm saying? Job is not finished. We still have a lot more to accomplish, a lot more to do, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to stay focused, stay locked in on taking just 8+ setups like this, focusing on just the charts and not the money. So I'm going to stay locked in on this, and yeah, man, great video, great instruction, just a great trade overall. Make sure if you haven't yet, y'all go follow me on TikTok, at Tone Trades. I'll be more active on there, so make sure y'all go check that out. And if this is y'all's first time here, or even if you are newly here, if you're not subscribed yet, make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all like the video, share it to a person who's trying to get into trading. Just share my stuff. You know what I'm saying? It'll be greatly appreciated. So, with that being said, that's pretty much all I got for this video. And if we catch trade tomorrow, I'll be back tomorrow with another trade recap. If not, make sure y'all trade safe tomorrow. Enjoy y'all's weekend. Make sure y'all back test journal, do what y'all gotta do. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.